Hey there, Rebelers! How are you doing? Today we have something special, and I'm gonna rank all the current new skins in the Marvel Rivals for the game. So let's jump right into it. First of all, we started with Adam. This guy is pretty amazing. I like him. His classic skin is pretty nice. Looks pretty dope. But honestly, I like his Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 skin even more. For me, this one is really decent. I would say that this is 7 out of 10, maybe even 8 out of 10. The red colors, or even say that this is burgundy red color, is really dope with a little skull on his chest. Looks like a really scary dude. Compared to his classic skin, which more like a cartoonish style for me in some way, this looks much more dangerous, and I like that he has normal eyes instead of glowing one on this one. Really interesting one, and honestly, this skin makes me even play him from time to time on the strategist role. So I would say that this is 7 out of 8 for sure. What about Black Panther? We have a few skins for him, and first of all, this one is a best chosen. Honestly, this one looks really dangerous. A lot of different bones, everything has its own physics, especially little elements on the belt, as well as his tail and mane. So overall, really good job from the animators and people who try to make a good physics here. Also, I like that mask cover his face here. It makes him more menacing and looks more dangerous, especially his movement in the game. He really cool, and this is an epic costume, so I would drop for it maybe also again 8 out of 10. I think this is pretty good one. About next one, it's a galactic claw, and overall this looks really dope. This skin reminds me the Iron Man's armor in some way. I don't know why, but especially if you look from the behind, it really looks like Iron Man for me, honestly. If we remove this white mane from him, it's probably not far from the Iron Man himself, but this royal blue color plus gold looks absolutely epic, especially with this kind of a crystal, maybe even diamond claws on his legs and arms. Looks totally fantastic. For me, this skin is dope, and if you buy in Battle Pass, this one is obviously the one you should aim for at first, because this really makes the gaming experience on a Black Panther much more smooth and interesting in my point of view. Bring something cool to the game. Alright, next one is a Hulk, and the Hulk doesn't really get anything from the closed beta test. Sadly, we get in Yuri color, and this is kind of a gray Hulk, I think, so nothing really big here. Pretty similar, nothing really interesting. Green Scar got new animation, which is obviously insane. I really like how Picarian sees boulders with lava, and overall how he's standing on this fiery planet. I think that this skin is amazing, honestly. If you like Hulk, this obviously you're good to go. And his armored arm and overall some stuff reminds me of Thor in some way, but obviously this guy is dangerous, especially his ultimate form, which is just insane. He looks so damn menacing, especially his face with these amazing, incredible, huge teeth and muscles, some huge spikes on his back and arms. Overall, seems like really decent skin to me. So if you want to play Hulk, definitely you're good to go. For me, it's the 9 out of 10. I would say that this is a really good skin from the design style. Next one is Captain America, and this is a new character. Even play it on a CBD because he wasn't available. So let's check. First one is a Captain Gladiator. This costume is pretty average. He reminds me of He-Man in some way. I think that he's pretty fine if you like this kind of a gladiator old school style, medieval style even maybe. So looks pretty okay. I would say 5 out of 10 for me, and his face looks a bit strange, honestly. But yeah, let's jump to the next one. Next one is just a recolor of the Captain America, and he looks like, I don't know, Ukrainian flag to me. Just yellow and white, yellow and blue skin, which looks pretty good, but honestly you will get disadvantage playing this one on the Clintar and on other night planet like Tokyo 2099 and probably on the Hydra ring space, so I would say 4 out of 10 because nothing really big here. Now, Galactic Talon skin is absolutely different. I might say that this one looks dope. If you like mecha style and these have a fantastic American vibes, this one is absolutely all good to go. First of all, he has this amazing kind of a American flag on the chest, which is not really here at the classic skin, as well as he has really powerful armor here, which makes him even more stronger character from the design side. And his shield, well, I'm not sure I really enjoy it because it's really strange. How you can throw this shield and bounce off the surface is a really big question. Especially if even in the preview animation we can see that he just dropping it out on the floor and it stocks. So really big question here. So overall design looks pretty dope, but this shield, so I would say that this skin is 6 out of 10 for me, honestly. Yeah, let's jump right to the next one. Doctor Strange. What about Doctor Strange? Well, he has new Sorcerer Supreme of the Galaxy skin, and oh my god, this one is fantastic. He's a bit faded hair with a really amazing haircut, which looks more dangerous and more aggressive compared to the classic skin. With his overall armor, like super fantastic. This Doctor Strange is obviously the most menacing one out of the all, and I would say that this skin is 9 out of 10 for me for sure. Maybe even 10 out of 10 because, yeah, this one is so sweet. If you play Doctor Strange, definitely should get it. Now, God of Magic skin is also pretty nice, and not really a big fan of his third eye on his forehead, but overall, it reminds me some kind of Egyptian style and even have some vibes of the Moon Knight here. So, I'm not really sure if this skin is like really dope, but what I definitely could say that his skin is definitely upper than the middle tier. So I would say 7 or 8 out of 10 for me personally. Greenish element, golden trim and white cape is nice, but definitely not that good for dark maps, my point of view. And we get another new recolor, Master of the Black Magik with a green cloak, basically the same what we have for the classic skin, so nothing really interesting here. I think the colors are out of spec if we should talk about cosmetics, because it's obviously not a skin but just the recolors. Next one is Groot. I played a lot of Groot in the closed beta test back in the day, and I think that Groot is definitely amazing tank. He is the most tanky one because he has 700 HP. Plus, if he playing with his team-up partners like James the Shark or Rocket Raccoon, he's a big, strong guy to deal with. And his Guardian of the Galaxy Volume 3 skin, oh my god, honestly guys, what the heck is this? I really don't like this one. First of all, his face looks really strange. Really strange. Like, it's way too squared for me, and his legs makes him look really small. Including the fact that this guy is super tall, probably the tallest character in the Marvel Rivals, at least for now. How this guy looks like a dwarf. Like, why developers decided, like, why design team decided to make this kind of a representation of him here? Really big question for me, and I would say only because of this is a Groot skin, I would say it's 3 out of 10 for me. Probably the worst one of what we've seen so far. And we also have Abyss Algae, which is just a recolor, but obviously a dope recolor. Next one is my dude Hawkeye, and you can see that I already have a stint of him, because this guy, oh, this guy is sweet. So his classic design is amazing. I like all these little bells, different capes with his hood. I also would like to have a possibility to turn on this hood, would be really nice. But overall, he looks pretty amazing. But what about skins? Well, first of all, we have a freefall skin. For people who really argued about his eyeglasses, now you have an option to get this one. And this is an epic skin with a really interesting design. I like how they placed his katanas here, and his more dark purple color is even more amazing for me because I'm really huge fan of the dark purple color. Plus we have Avengers logo on his chest plate, so it looks really dope, and his haircut is also pretty nice here. I enjoy this one a lot. He looks less like a ninja, but more like a classic Hawkeye from the franchise. Also, we get a recolor, yellow and dark one, called Tiger's Eye. I think that this one reminds me Scorpion a lot, but again, we don't really look for their colors here, but I would say that this one is 9 out of 10 for sure. And this skin is also about 8 or 9 out of 10 for me as well. I'm really huge fan of this. And this skin, oh my god, this is just legendary. This is what Genji and Hanzo meant to be back in the day in the Overwatch, I think. This amazing mask with some Gurren Lagann vibes, with these cool glasses, which reminds also Wolverine's mask a bit, and this cape plus these vibranium glowing effects on his armor looks totally amazing. Bow design is just top notch. Again, Katana's here looks really cool, and this skin is just crazy. I already tried it in the game, and I must say that this is my good to go for the Hawkeye. But I will definitely use every single skin for him because I just like some diversity here. And honestly guys, this skin is 10 out of 10 for me. Now let's jump to the next guy, and this is Hela. Not guy, it's gal. First of all, her ultimate skin, I didn't really like it in the closed beta test back in days, so yeah. And new skin is the Empress of Cosmos. Looks dope. I would say 8 out of 10 for sure. I like this kind of a greenish emeralds or jades in her crown. So this skin looks even more creepy to me. And also I like how her skin reflects the cosmos itself. And she has kind of a galaxy explosion on her chest. So this skin obviously amazing. Looks really nice. And this emerald coloring, just sweet. And also we have a Goddess of Death skin, which looks pretty average to me, honestly. I don't like that they remove her iconic crown, so for me, this is not really a good deal. I would say maybe 5 out of 10, because overall color gamma looks pretty nice, and the raven on her chest also pretty cool in terms of design. Next one is Iron Man. Iron Man was my main character on the release. I really like his old skill skin with a 90. I don't remember what was the skin, but this was really good one, but we don't have it here. And next what we get is a superior Iron Man. This coloring is definitely amazing. Let me emphasize on the thing that I already mentioned, that we have Clean Thor, Tokyo, and other dark maps, so this dark silver coloring will be much more suitable if you want to avoid if you want to be more sneaky in some way. So I would say that this one is definitely good to go. Still not much changes from the classic skin in the Marvel Rivals, so this one is 7 out of 10 for me. And jumping into the Jeff the Shark, the favorite little guy of all people in the Marvel Rivals. So we get Incognito Dolphin skin for him, and oh my god dude, this looks amazing. This is a cute skin. I'm not sure if it's really usable, but honestly, again, this is way too saturated and vibrant, so you will be a good target compared to the classic skin. But overall, I like this design with a little different tags that he using. So yeah, pretty nice. I would like to say that this 6 out of 10 for me. Next one is Loki, and Loki is one of the best subjects in the game so far. What we have for him, let's see. First of all, Loki has a Loki Season 2 skin. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of his shoes here, and his stuff also looks pretty mad to me, so this skin, I don't know, pretty okay, but I would say that this is probably 5 out of 10 for me. Yeah, pretty decent, but nothing special here. And Frost Giant is his another red skin, which looks dope because of the red eyes, but again, just a red skin. Next, we have Luna Snow, and Luna Snow gets an updated cosmetic with a shining star. Let me tell you the truth here, honestly, I don't like this one. Absolutely, this is probably 2 out of 10 for me. I don't like the design overall, I don't like this shiny armor. Again, really good target on the dark maps, and her hairstyle is just meh. Compared to the classic one, this one is definitely not the one. This one is definitely not the skin I would go for, especially for some money. Next one is Magik, and Magik, get something cool here. We get the Eldritch Armor one. And oh my god, this looks much more better. This is a classic gothic style for me. But there's even more to the skin. She gets the new Eldritch Armor Darkchild. And oh, just look at this, look at this amazing sword. It looks like an artist sword from the World of Warcraft in some way, like this ice with glowing fire around it. Handle of this sword looks like a Cindergosa head for me. So overall the design is crazy. This blue demonic flame and silver armor looks just fantastic, and I would say that this is definitely the best skin for the Magik. I think this is 10 out of 10 again. This skin just amazing. We basically have two models in one, so obviously this one should be one of the best skins in the game for now. Absolutely dope. Next one is Magneto. Magneto, from one end, was one of my main tanks in the Marvel Rivals on the beta test. We had this uncanny black steel, which is pretty similar to the classic one, but now we have the Master of Magnetism. And this is a classic that all people wished for. I would say that this skin is definitely amazing, and if you like classic and good old Marvel style, this one is good to go. I would say that this one certified classic, so 9 out of 10 from Bills. Now jumping to the Mantis. And Mantis have these cool skins. First of all, she gets this Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, so if you want more human look, I would say that this one is good to go. I'm not really a big fan of Guardians of the Galaxy armor style, but I would say that this skin is really decent. Next one is a Nowhere Corp, which is also almost like a recolor for me. Nothing really big for the skin, I would say. This one is 5 out of 10. Guardian of Galaxy, by the way, is 6 out of 10, I think. And this is what we are aiming for. Galactic Race. Legendary costume for the Mantis. Obviously, just the look of this skin makes her more menacing and dangerous fighter for the Marvel Rivals. I think that this is what strategists should look like. Just an amazing skin with crazy design, a lot of just taupe neon vibes and cyberpunk vibes of this armor. And I must say that this skin was amazing even in the alpha test. So 10 out of 10 for me. If you main some strategies, definitely you're good to go for the Mantis. Next is our new guy Moon Knight. He doesn't get really much here because this is absolutely new hero, and we get the Mr. Knight skin. I think that this skin would be much better without the cape, because he actually don't have it in the comics, if I'm correct, but I think that this is just for the sake of the gameplay, because we should glide on something, and without the cape this skin wouldn't be able to glide over and hover over the enemies. So I think overall I like this classic skin. Looks really amazing. Golden vibes, golden watch on his jacket, also really cool. So I think that the mask is also nice, but I would stick with the classic look. Honestly, I would stick with the classic look. So this one is 5 out of 10. Pretty interesting. Something new here, but not really for me. I would jump at the Namor, and honestly, I like this Namor design. Just from the first sight, I was shocked that they decided to go with this one and not with the Black Panther Wakanda Forever skin. So I thought that this will be a primary design for the Namor, and honestly, I think that this one is pretty average. Like, it's okay, definitely. It's also more classic kind of look for the Namor, but overall, I would say maybe 6 out of 10. Have really strong Aztec vibes, and just a good skin, 6 out of 10. Next one is a Peni Parker, and Peni Parker had some good stuff here. I really like the Venom skin. It's absolutely dope. Just take a look on this mecha. Comparing to the classic one, this is just godlike. This greenish glowing effects with a purple armor again. Huge fan of the purple, so sorry guys. Her haircut and hairstyle here looks totally crazy, with this greenish coloring on the endings of her hairstyle. Overall, seems like Jinx and her overall animation looks really crazy. I think that this is our diva of the Marvel Rivals, and I really like this skin. I think it's 9 out of 10 for me, and Mecha is just amazing. So yeah, this one is good to go for the Peni Parker for sure. Now coming into the Psylocke, and I would say that I'm not a big fan of the classic Psylocke skin. But what I think about the Vengeance skin? Well, this one looks so damn clean. I really like how this looks like, and honestly, this one is super sexy one. If you want to play as a really cute female character, I think that Psylocke is absolutely your choice. She looks absolutely crazy, she is real power, and I think that this Vengeance skin is 10 out of 10. Now jumped to the Rocket Raccoon, and Rocket Raccoon gets the Guardian of the Galaxy Volume 3 skin again. Well, for the Rocket Raccoon, this skin looks more suitable than for the Mantis in my point of view, so I would say that this skin is great. I would give it 7 out of 10. I think that's a nice one. And we have this recolor, which is amazing, dude. This dope one. This is really cool for the recolor. So yeah, I would go with this one. Now jumping into the Scarlet Witch. And Scarlet Witch is something special. She will be super popular character for sure. He already had some skins back in the day, but they were nothing special. And again, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness skin is again nothing really special. I would say 3 out of 10, maybe 4 out of 10. Yeah, recolors are a bit better here because of the dark vibes and dark costume elements, and also her dark nails looks like a bit more dangerous and evil. But overall, I would say it's really average. So 3 out of 10. Now, Spider-Man is my little boy, and Spider-Man have some good stuff here. First of all, Bagman Beyond. Pretty hilarious skin. I would say that this is just a joke, especially with some phrases from the Spider-Man. I think that this will trigger a lot of enemies. So just because this is just a joke skin, I would say that this is 5 out of 10 for sure. And we get Chasm Recolor for the Spider-Man. I think the Chasm one looks really dope. If you like this character from the comics, you should definitely go with this one. Looks pretty amazing. And next one is Scarlet, and Star-Lord have something good. First of all, his Guardian of the Galaxy Volume 3 skin looks fine. Yeah, just fine. I would say 4 out of 10. Nothing really big here. Classic looks much more amazing for me, and the solar version that we get back in closed beta test is also pretty average. I think that Classic Star-Lord is the best skin. So, Guardian of the Galaxy Star-Lord Volume 3, I would say 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10, yeah. Now we're jumping into the Storm, and Storm get her Mohawk Croak, and oh my god, this looks dope. This looks so damn great. This skin is so amazing. I really like these spikes, this overall punk design, and I think that she gonna be the best version of the Storm for every single guy who wanna play it. So yeah, we are going to stick with this one. So amazing, so cool. I would say 8 out of 10 for sure. Jumping into the Punisher, and this guy get a new recolor, which is a camo, looks like a soldier, pretty okay. We also got Thunderbolts, which is also pretty average. I think nothing really big here. It's a costume, but I would say that this is a costume which kind of a really low gear, maybe 3 out of 10, nothing really big here. But what about Punisher 2099? Well, this skin has a lot of work on it, and it looks like a Jackie from Cyberpunk in some way, just a big guy with a gun, with cool mask. I really like the mask here. So his form with the miniguns is also looks amazing in this version. So if you're a fan of the Punisher and you want to dominate the ladder with his guns, I would say that you should go for this one, and I would say that this is 8 out of 10 for me. Next is Easter Thor. We had Herald of the Thunder skin, and this one is pretty okay. I played him a lot, but nothing really big here. I would say that this skin is just fine. We can get something interesting a bit later, maybe some Odin skin or something, but I would say that this skin is kind of 7 out of 10 for me personally. Next one is Venom, and Venom gets a new recolor, which is Anti-Venom. I think this is a low tier skin recolor because we don't get white tendrils on him. This is very strange, so I would say that this one is 2 out of 10. Really low effort work here. And Space Knight, this is what looks dope. This looks so damn dangerous, just take a look on this. I would say that this one is absolutely insane, and if you like Venom, I would say that this one is good to go for sure. But honestly, classic Venom is kind of a certified classic again for me, and I probably wouldn't change the skin, but again, if you want to play with the skins, Space Knight is just top tier. I would say 8 out of 10 again. Now, Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier have Sunbeam sub again. We have the recolor with a Navy Trooper. I really like this recolor. I would go with this one, honestly, because I don't really like this kind of a classic soldier style, Navy style, especially with his big red star, because it reminds the Soviet Union. I don't like it. And Revolution skin is really cool. Honestly, it's a bit lucky enough design on his chest and abs, so I would change it for a bit, but his armor plates and his pistol and his arm looks so good. I also like that this skin doesn't have mask on it, and his hairstyle is also pretty cool. Little cape on the back also seems nice, so I would say strong 7 or 8 out of 10 for me. This skin is cool. Wolverine, and Wolverine is just perfect. This one is 10 out of 10. This is what all people wanted just from the beginning, and I must say, you guys, that this skin is finally what I needed in the game. Looks super badass. Wolverine is just amazing. I like his little beard, and I must say that this one is definitely good to go, because his classic skin is a low tier stuff, honestly. I must say that I'm not really a huge fan of his design in Marvel Rivals. Sorry designers, but this is what it is. And Deadpool and Wolverine design is just mwah. This one is chef kiss, 10 out of 10. We also get the Black Widows, and this Black Widow skin looks pretty nice. I like this white skin. I think that this one pretty cool. Also I like her hairstyle here with these elements of design, so obviously a nice one. But overall I must say that black is probably better for the dark maps again. But if you want to play with amazing skin, this one is pretty clear. Not big changes for the model and for the rifle, so I would say that this skin is 6-7 out of 10 just because it's a Black Widow skin. Now the new skin for the Iron. I must say this looks like a Lucan again. I just really see vibes of the Mortal Kombat's Kenshi and Lucan. I like how good the elements here on this skin. We don't need only greenish vibes, but also some dark blue and red also looks pretty amazing. I would say that this skin is a pretty unique one, so 8 out of 10 is my choice for the skin. Definitely should try if you want to master Iron Fist, so the Sword Master is really cool. Next one we get Cloak and Dagger skin, and this, oh shit, this is what I need. This is the good old fantasy style with the elven and dark mage vibes. The dagger looks really amazing here. She reminds me Poisonous Ivy from the DC comics in some way, but overall she looks just so damn great. Just take a look on this costume with the spikes and her cool, cute elven ears. It looks totally amazing, and at the same time, Cloak looks like a really huge danger here. Obviously, this design is amazing. His cloak has huge purple spikes. He looks menacing like a huge big demon who protects this elf cutie. So I think that this is 10 out of 10. Amazing skin, basically 2 in 1. Again, like with a Magik. So I think that you must use this skin in the Marvel Rivals. This is just perfect. Now jumping into the Squirrel Girl, and Squirrel Girl skin is super meh. I don't like her shorts, I don't like her overall design, her haircut, like a good old lady. I also don't like her glasses here, so 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10, don't buy this skin, it's pretty average. I don't think that this one is good. So yeah guys, with this being said, this is all for my notes and my rates for the different skins in the Marvel Rivals, at least for all skins that we have right now at this point. So tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. I'm pretty sure that a lot of you guys probably won't agree with my rates, but anyway, I would like to know what you think. So if you like this video, be sure to drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe to my channel for more amazing Marvel Rivals content. See you guys!